Hello, my name is Fedor, and today we will talk about users in ICS CUBE. User is the smallest object of ICS CUBE configuration, policy application, statistic detailing, and traffic accounting. After having been added, the user gains access to the internet, according his authorization type and access policy. In the last video lesson, we have considered one of the methods of adding users to ICS CUBE. And now we will continue with more elaborate descriptions. For adding a large number of users, it's comfortable to use import feature. There are three types of import. Import from file. In the file, having text format, each line containing information about just one user. User information line consists of the following comma-separated fields: username, login, password, and IP address. Each line in the file corresponds to just one user. Next user starts with a new line. To import users from the file, you should specify the file path and press OK button. Tick checkboxes alongside users which you intend to import. Press OK again. Next type of import is import from network. ICS CUBE scans the local network it is a member of or manually specified network. ICS CUBE sends a list of users whose PC are currently on the network. Import from Active Directory. After you have filled the fields, the list of domain users is available. More about integration with Active Directory will be in one of our next video lessons. Let's consider the list of users. Having selected a user field, we can then delete, disable or edit this user. To delete several users at one time, we should press the Ctrl button on the keyboard and pick out users by the left mouse button, and then press the delete button once the selection is finished. You can delete and add new columns to the list, and also change their sorting sequence. For that, click on the triangle on the right side of columns. You can unit users into groups. For adding a user to a group, you should select this user, and with pressed left mouse button, drag the user to the group of your choice. If you use Ctrl button when selecting user, all of selected users can be dragged to a group at once. There are two types of user with, by list and by tree. Let's talk about roles. Roles allow to set up user access to web interface of ICS CUBE. There are three standard roles, but you can make more and choose access parameters. For each role, a separate set of rules is created, which is always applied to all users with this role. Let's look at user personal model. It will open after we click on user's name. Consider the tabs of this model. Tab Status shows information about the user as controlled object. Also, it allows to edit the user. Overall report includes standard graphic report about user. In the IP MAC addresses tab, you can add unlimited number of IP and MAC addresses and bind IP to MAC. Rules and Restrictions tab is used to set up various access policies. You can add the following rules: blocking and permitting rules, valid at firewall level and allows to control access by ports, protocol and hosts. Proxy rule, valid at URL regular expression level. The rule applies in the case when traffic goes via transparent proxy or proxy configured in the browser. Skipping proxy rule allows to include some website from content filter checking. Should be used at same place their content filter rule was added. Next one is a group of throughput control rules and number of connections. Route allows to set an individual route for selected user with specified provider, interface or gateway. Quota allows to limit the amount of traffic consumed by the user. When the quota expires, you can deny access or limit the throughput to specified level. The last two rules connect the user to content filter and data loss prevention system. Permitting rule always has higher priority over forbidding one. Mail and telephony tab is used to indicate email boxes and phone numbers associated with the user. Also here you can add new association. Forwarding tab contains the list of phone numbers to redirect a voice call if there is no reply. About the statistic tab, we will talk in the next lesson. The tab Events contains a log of all actions performed with the user. Thank you for your attention. See you soon.